Hey guys, Robbie here from CrossFit South Bend. Today we're going to talk about the idea that no one can be healthy for you. Now, that might seem like an intuitively obvious idea, but when you think about it, it's really something quite profound. So think about it in the following way. Let's imagine some crazy scenario where you win the lottery, you become the next Bill Gates. There's a whole slew of things in life that if you never wanted to do again, you wouldn't have to. If you have sufficient money, even if you're not Bill Gates, if you don't want to do the dishes ever again, guess what? You can hire someone to do the dishes. If you don't want to ever mow the lawn again, you don't have to mow the lawn again. If you don't want to ever cook again or do the laundry again, you can pay someone to do those things. If you never want to do your taxes or your finances again, you can hire people to do those, and you literally would never have to touch them for the rest of your life. And even on the higher and more important end of things, theoretically, I suppose, if you wanted to, have someone raise your child for you, or if you wanted to hire a surrogate to have a child for you, those are all things that you could technically have someone else do for you. And if you genuinely just didn't want to do them, if you had sufficient means, you could avoid doing them for the rest of your life. Those things are all in contrast to health. Pretty much everything about health, no matter how much money you have, whether you are Bill Gates, you have just won the lottery, or you're the Sultan of Brunei, health isn't like that. So let's talk about each of the most important aspects of health and see why. So when it comes to eating healthy, what we think of as the foundation of health, you could hire the best chef in the world. You could hire the best nutritionist, dietitian in the world. You could have all these different things to maximize your success at eating, but at the end of the day, you are still the one that needs to eat healthy. You still have to consume that food. There is no physical way, at least currently, maybe science in the future will come up with some crazy thing for someone else to eat healthy for you. But for right now, you could hire the best chef in the world and the best nutritionist in the world, but you still have to be the one who eats the healthy food, at the appropriate times throughout the day in the healthy amounts. There's no amount of money you could have that could fully outsource that the same way you could, hire someone to mow your lawn or to do the dishes if you never want to do those things again. Similarly with exercise, another key component of health. You could hire the best personal trainer in the world, you could have the best gym in the world, the best recovery practices, massage, chiropractic, physical therapy, all these different things, but you still need to be the one working out. Sleep. You could buy the best, most comfortable bed in the world. You could have, perfectly blacked out room, essential oils and melatonin, all these different things to maximize your sleep, but you still need to get your butt in bed by 10 p.m. and sleep. And stress management. You could hire, the best meditation guru and, have acupuncture and massage and go on all these different retreats. But at the end of the day, you need to be the one who manages your stress. So what is the point of all this? The point of all this is that unlike a whole host of other things in life, like mowing the lawn or doing the dishes or doing your taxes or even raising your children or, many other things that I didn't even mention, where if you wanted to and you had sufficient funds, you could just completely outsource. You cannot do that with health. You could be the richest person on the planet. And to be sure, you could make your life a lot easier by having a personal chef who cooks you meals, by having a nutritionist, an on-site personal trainer, a great gym, all these different things. But at the end of the day, you need to be the one who does these things. So what's the point of that? The point of that is that health, in contrast to these other things, is something where it's so fundamentally important to establish a habit. Again, if you never wanted to worry about your finances ever again, and you just had enough money, you could just pay someone to do it for you each month. You could just have them completely do it. You would never have to look at a tax statement or an income slip ever again in your entire life. But with nutrition, it's not like that. But with exercise, it's not like that. But with sleep, it's not like that, which is why no matter how much money you have or how little you have, habit formation is the key, because at the end of the day, you need to be the one doing these things, not someone else. So it's crucially important that when you're trying to get all these aspects of health in line, whether it's nutrition, exercise, sleep, or stress reduction, that you have proper habits in place. And this is why it's so important, why we're such advocates of people getting coaches for these things, because at the end of the day, what really makes the difference is habit formation, is, you know, getting your body to the point and your mind to the point where you feel like this is something that you can very easily do to make yourself better on a day-to-day basis. You could have, you know, the best personal trainer in the world yelling at you and screaming at you, or a nutritionist saying, oh, you shouldn't be eating that cake, but that's not going to actually make you do it unless you have these habits developed. So unlike almost everything else in life, or a great deal many other things, health is not something you can outsource. You can outsource a lot of different aspects of you know, certain facets like cooking or training or gym or other things like that. But at the end of the day, you need to be the one who eats the healthy food. You need to be the one who exercises. You need to be the one who is asleep at 10 p.m. or roughly around there if you want to be healthy. And you're going to need to be the one who manages your stress properly. So in order for all those things to happen, it's crucially important to develop a habit. And one of the most effective ways to do that is to hire a coach to help you. So if you're looking to you know, get these habits established in the new year, or just in general, feel free to contact us. We would be more than happy to help you. But remember that health is not like other things. And at the end of the day, no coach or trainer or nutritionist can want something for you more than you want it for himself, more than you want it for yourself. So at the end of the day, you know, we're here to help and to guide you and to train you. But that habit formation is really key, and health isn't really not something that you can fully outsource in the way you can other things. All right, guys, thanks so much for tuning in today. We'll see you next time.